So yeah, welcome to the FIFA 12 demo review. This is played on the PC. I have played them both now on the PC and the Xbox 360. And the good thing about this year's release is that both games are exactly the same. You play it on the Xbox 360, it is the exact same version as it is on the PC, which hasn't been the case in previous years. There's been changes to be a pro, there's been no Ultimate Team, but besides the obvious changing of the settings on the PC for your graphical settings and so on, so it can run on your specified computer, it's exactly the same game. It is exactly the same game. I'm playing this on an iMac, 27-inch iMac, and it's a decent rig. It plays well. You can see by the graphic. This plays Arsenal here against Manchester City. The teams for the demo are Arsenal, Manchester City, obviously, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Marseille, and AC Milan. And yeah, I'm just gonna take Nasri out for obvious reasons, and Fabregas for obvious reasons. I mean, the squads aren't up to date. There's no Arteta, there's no Benayoun, and this is an old. This is a build they used at Gamescom, as far as I'm aware. It's got to be about a month and a half old, so obviously changes can be made to the final game, which you can see in the graphics here actually. Quite good, improved on last year, which is, well, the graphics improve every year, as they always do. So yeah, just show you some gameplay here and I'll talk about the game. Two of the biggest changes in core gameplay, you just saw one there when Arshavin fell over, and there, where that foul was given, and Yaya Toure ended up on his ass. It's a new physics engine for the players, so whenever they get tackled, they will act as they are tackled, wherever they are. There's no set animation for falling down, where there used to be in previous games. They will fall wherever, if it was in real life, they'd fall. And this should be a goal for Percy on his left foot. Oh, that's a terrible shot. But yeah, that introduces real-time injuries as well. So if you get tackled in a certain point, maybe it's high up on the leg, it's a shin injury, it'll actually come up as a shin injury. If he takes a knock on the head when going up for a header, it'll come up with like a concussion or something, which is good for manager mode really. It's not going to be in online mode because injuring players never, well, severe injury that you have to substitute a player never is in online mode to prevent from usage. Well, this should be a goal as well. Van Persie. Oh, it's going to be one of them games, is it? But yeah, you can see the new graphics is new, obviously new animations, passing, considering, well, one of the things I think I've seen is that the ball it's got more weight to it. Like, why is nothing going in? Oh my god. It's got more weight to it, so shooting feels different again, passing feels different. You've got to get used to it, as you got to get used to every FIFA game, because they seem to change that every year, and it's so frustrating. Just leave it at one. I know new technology comes out that they can do this with the physics, they can make it act like it would in real life, but if you're changing it every single year, you've got to have some sort of consistency, so your actual fans don't get bogged down, and don't like your casual fans that aren't hardcore gamers that don't really want to get used to separate controls and the way the game acts differently every time. Why isn't this? Oh my god. 6 shots on target. Oh, 6 shots. Anyway, 5 on target. And there's no goal yet. There will be goals. I'm playing this on beginner difficulty. I know that. You know that. I'm a decent FIFA player. I wouldn't say I'm a great FIFA player, but I play about 500 games in total a year on every FIFA game, and online my win percentage is about 60%. The average level of my opponent is I think it's about 17 actually. So I'm not bad. I'm not great. I wouldn't win any tournaments if I was to enter them. I prefer playing humans rather than the computer anyway. If I don't score here, I officially give up. I don't know why I've passed it to Sanya. Oh my god. Walcott. Oh my god. Does this remind you of anything? Arsenal, in real life, cannot put the ball in the back of the onion sack. Just can't do it. They refuse. Just like they did on Tuesday. It's got a good goal actually. That was quite a good goal on Tuesday against Borussia Dortmund. When Van Persie took it on his right foot after a ball by Walcott. It was a decent ball. It was a very decent ball. And an all-round great team goal. And then they went and bottled it and conceded in the 88th minute. Story of Arsenal so far this season. So, yeah, one of the other core gameplay features is tactical defending. That's the tutorial that came up as soon as you load up the demo. You get asked to take a tutorial. It goes through about 7 steps of the new defending system, which is basically there's a goal. By the way, I got too much talking to this that we didn't. I didn't acknowledge the goal. Finally, after about 19 shots. But yeah, tactical defending, there's about 7 different controls for defending. Like in previous years, you could just hold down the A button and it would just pressure the player and make a tackle automatically. All you had to do was hold a button. Now there is, you can still hold A, it'll still put pressure on, but it will not go in for a tackle. You have to do that yourself. You have to time it yourself by pressing the B button. You can also, using the B button, when you're running behind the player, defending or attacking, you can like pull on his shirt a little bit just to slow him down, just to try and give you the edge. If you do it a bit too much, the referee notices, he'll give a free kick. So just be wary about that feature. And so yeah, it's wonderful. And Song, oh my lord! Well, when have you ever seen Alex Song do that? Yeah, you're quite right to take a bow. It's a magical goal. That's what I mean about the ball physics. It's the same. It was a finesse shot. It was with the boot, but look at this. That's magical. Joe Hart beating all ends up. Well done, Alex Song. But yeah, it's tactical defending. You can call players over. You can all involved with the new physics engine. There's turns out to be some tasty tackles. I mean, there's one online already that's got a few. It's got a lot of hits. It's Julian that's got doing a full backflip after a standing tackle. It's quite hilarious, but I mean those are the sort of bugs that need ironing out before the release, and will be. Just need tweaks to the system, to the engine, and everything, so the game can be as polished as it can be. Hopefully, there's no need for gameplay updates like there was last year, because in my eyes, FIFA 11 demo wasn't as good as this. I enjoyed it, like I enjoy every FIFA demo, but it wasn't as full. It wasn't as fully made game as this. This feels like a more complete game. I know it's only a demo, so hopefully, when the actual game comes out, it won't be too different to this. Apart from the obvious bugs being ironed out. There's some bugs with substitutes at the minute. But yeah, it feels like a more complete game. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the demo, and it's already pre-ordered. It's been pre-ordered for since it was announced. Which I guess announced every year. There's not going to be a year gone by where they won't release a FIFA game. EA hoarding our money as per usual. But yeah, and there's an interesting thing. If you hold, I found this out earlier. If you hold down RB and press the pass button, we'll do some sort of a skill pass, like that. Obviously, the better the player, the more accurate the pass is going to be, but it looks as if you can do it with everyone. There's some turn away passes here, you'll see, like that. Look one way past the other. Walcott did it, Song did it. just stuff like that. And I do believe that he's present for every player. Obviously, the more skillful the player, the less margin of error you're going to get. You're going to get some fancy passes. It's going to make for some excellent, excellent goals on online anyway. And for players like Hagelsberg, if that's how you say it, I've never been able to say his name properly. It's going to make his goals even more spectacular. There's a new change of direction system, so the Ronaldo chop, you don't change one way, you can change 1,000 different ways. There's a new drag back, there's a new scoop turn, there's new everything. It's a more polished FIFA 11. There's changes to the career mode. There's head-to-head seasons, which was in the FIFA World Cup 2010 game, which was an excellent online feature. It wasn't just ranked games, you actually got promoted. You played 10 games equal the season. Depending on how many points you get in that season, you get promoted or relegated. There's 10 divisions, go up, down. Obviously, the higher you go, you play people in those divisions, and so you're always playing against your skill level. There's cups, inter-division cups, so someone from level 10, Division 10 can play someone from level 1, and that's a fantastic pass to Trevino. What a finish. Joe Hart beating it in the post. Wilshere steps over it. Classy finish.